Machiavelli Mills TV, man. Good morning, y'all. About to get down on these crunch berries in a few. But anyway, look. So I see that Marcus Morris and Nerlens Noel have allegedly fired Rich Paul as their agent. They dropped him. They're no longer with Clutch Sports, right? And I see a lot of reporters. People on social media, reporters and all that, they couldn't wait to air this information. They couldn't wait to release this information that Marcus Morris has cut ties with Rich Paul, that Nerlens Noel has cut ties with Rich Paul, and everybody is just so thirsty to talk about it, right? And this is my thing. I noticed something. No, I promise y'all, nobody bat an eye when CAA, Creative Artists Agency, when they drop somebody, nobody bat an eye. No, it's never major news. When somebody drops a Washington Media Group or Relativity Sports, players drop these agencies all the time like it's nothing. But the moment Rich Paul does, it's national news, it's big time news, and everybody got something to say about it, and everybody got a theory on why this player dropped this agency. Why did he drop Rich Paul? I have the idea why he did it. And a lot of people are saying that, it's because he only cares about LeBron James and players that will be on the Lakers, which is far from the truth. Listen, because people were saying Nerlens Noel, he only getting minimal deals. Listen, Nerlens Noel is not that good at basketball. I'm sorry, he's just not. He's not that. He's never been that good to me like that. He's never been like a top guy that I would want on my team. He's a big body, he's a big man. But there's a lot of big men in the league that just tall, and I don't think they're really skilled like that for real. And I don't think that Rich Paul is really the agent. Rich Paul is really the problem if he's not getting big deals for people, because Corey Joseph averaged 7 points a game, 4 assists a game, something like that. And he got 37 million? But Corey Joseph got it because he has great defensive prowess. And he definitely helped Indiana defensively. And everybody knows that. Everybody knows that they paid attention to sports and paid attention to Indiana. They know that. So somebody was willing to offer Corey Joseph $37 million. So I don't think Rich Paul has a problem with getting players money. He's not the reason why Nerlens Noel is on the minimal deals. He's not. But the problem that people don't like, why people are reporting this story, because they don't like LeBron, they don't like Rich Paul. They really don't like Rich Paul and what he's doing. Rich Paul, along with LeBron James, is leading a narrative change in the NBA. They're leading a narrative change. They're trying to shift the power from the owners to the players so they can recognize their worth and their power. They have a lot of power. And Rich Paul is all about players recognizing the power and players getting their worth. Players really getting paid properly. Players really taking their destiny into their own hands. That's what he's about. And a lot of owners and GMs, they do not like that. They don't like that rhetoric that he's spewing. And so you have people thirsty to report this news because somebody is parting ways with Rich Paul to make it seem like Rich is a bad guy. Rich is not who people think he is, or to try to tarnish Rich's reputation in some way. They're trying to tarnish Rich Paul's reputation in some way. So all these is getting all type of press news, getting all type of news. It's just all getting all type of press because he's LeBron James' agent and he's a guy that's trying to lead a narrative change. So now it will be this notion that Rich is not good for you now, right? It will be this whole narrative that Rich is not a good agent. He only cares about LeBron. And look, the example is Marcus Morris left him and Nerlens Noel left him. So they're the example of that. No. Players leave agencies all the time. We don't know what happened. We don't know for what reason. Because Marcus Morris got a nice little deal from the Knicks and from the Spurs. So I don't know what it's about or whatever, but they trying to have this whole idea that they're trying to create this whole idea that Rich Paul is not good for you. And like I said, players drop agencies all the time. You never see this big news when players leave CAA, when players leave Washington Media Group, when players leave Relativity Sports. It happens all the time. People drop mints and all them type of sports agencies. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says a peep. But the moment it's with Rich Paul, oh man, look out. Look out. Rich ain't who he said he is. Rich is a fraud. They trying to create all these different narratives about Rich. All these different narratives. And I know what it's about. They do not fool Rich Paul at all. They do not like LeBron. They do not like what Rich Paul is trying to They don't like what Rich Paul is trying to. The idea is Rich Paul is trying to put into the player's head, even though these players are already recognizing that. They already recognize their worth. But, Rich is kind of, he's trying to help them empower them ideas. Like, okay, cool. You want to go there? You want to go here? We're going to try to get you there. Like he helped to get Anthony Davis in LA. Now, of course, the GMs have to work out a deal, of course, but he was fighting for AD to get in LA. And he helped to have that happen. It's a lot of players that, again, him and Rich and LeBron, they are leading a narrative change. LeBron was the one that kind of created the trend of putting your destiny into your own hands and doing what's best for your career in basketball, because he was the first one to lead that bold move in free agency to sign to create a super team. Him, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. He was the first player to sign and say, hey, I'm going to go over here with this guy so we can help get championships. And now he's made other players comfortable in doing so. He's made Kevin Durant comfortable. He's made a whole lot of Boogie Cousins. He's made a lot of other players comfortable in doing that and say, you know what? I'm going to take the criticism that come with it, but this is what I want to do for my career, and that's it. That's all. And LeBron took a lot of hits from that. Like, what Jay-Z say? Hov did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Even though Kevin Durant went through a lot of he got shaded a lot. He did. But that's because he went to the team that he lost to and was up 3-1 against, more than the fact that he was joining the super team, in my opinion. That's why people was criticizing Kevin Durant more. But anyway, man, yeah, LeBron and Rich Paul are leading this narrative change, and media can't wait to drop this news to make Rich seem bad or Rich seem to not be who people think he is. Like, oh, he's not really who he said he is. Look at this guy. He's losing players. Look at him. Look at him. This happens all the time. And why shall I ask you all, why is it national news now when a player leaves Clutch Sports? Why is that? Why? I can see if 15 players left, 20 players left, 2 guys left. But it's huge news. Getting major press, and you get all this speculation arising, and everybody, it's people in the comments and good, I can't stand him. He's no good for players. And I hope people realize it. Y'all mad at LeBron, and y'all carrying y'all hate for LeBron over to Rich Paul and what he does. Because y'all feel like Clutch Agency is LeBron James, essentially. Because, he helped to fund it, and those are his best friends running it. So y'all like, look, by proxy, that's LeBron James too. Because LeBron signed under that agency, and that's his homeboy. So if we don't like LeBron, we're going to hate on Clutch Sports too. Stop being so damn mad. Stop it. Relax, man. Y'all ready to thirsty to tear Rich Paul's name down. I'm here to tell y'all, players drop agencies every day, B. What my man say, Cam said and paid him for, Cameron say, dudes get shot every day, B. Put your skirt down, B. Like, for real. Like, relax. Y'all can't wait to have some negative headlines and negative stories printed out about Rich Paul. It happens all the time. And it wasn't Rich Paul's fault that Nerlens Noel was getting minimum deals. He not nice. He not like that. I don't care what nobody say. He was the #1 player in high school, and I told people when I saw him, I didn't see nothing special about him when he was at Kentucky. Nothing about him was like, oh my God, he's so great. They was trying to compare him to Anthony Davis. I said, hell no, ×5. No. He's not nice. He's not like that. He never been like that. That's why he on minimum deals. That's why. And teams don't value him enough to get him big time money. Seriously. Yeah, your agent can help negotiate, for sure. But if a team doesn't see true value in you, it's only so much that negotiation can do. It's only so much. It's only so far you can get in negotiation if a team does not see great value in you. Teams see great value in Corey Joseph. That's why he getting 37 M's. It is what it is, man. Stop trying to tarnish Rich Paul's name. Machiavelli Mills TV. Peace.